Hey everybody, what's up? OCD Mikey, HiFi guy, getting back with you for another edition of the Mikey Show. As I'm bringing the camera in on you, I saw something from another channel, somebody I like, Jay Ziyagi. Jay is a good guy, get along with him great, and he's got a very successful channel. And somebody sent me Jay's link with 11 questions. I think Sci-Fi Audio or somebody like that did this 11 questions. It's HiFi tag, right? We're tagging each other about 11 questions to answer about HiFi. Now, I am going to do 11 questions about HiFi, but I'm going to do 11 questions by 11 stereo because I am 11. Mikey always takes it one further than 10. I take it to 11. And so we're going to do these questions, and I'm going to give you 11 questions to answer in Mikey style, and we're going to really get to the nitty-gritty, okay? So here we go. Number one question for the HiFi audiophiles. Have you ever lied about what you paid for HiFi because it was too damn embarrassing? How about that? Have you ever lied about what you paid for HiFi because it was too damn embarrassed? You were just too damn embarrassed. Especially if you spent too much on something that sucked and then you really don't want to tell because people listen and they're, how much did you pay for that? And you're like, $3,000. Sure. Okay. So have you ever lied? I think everybody has. I'm going to probably answer these while I'm doing it anyways. Number two, okay, here's the two question. What was the first product you bought on a rave review? Okay, you read it in the magazine. Oh my God, it looks like it's so kick-ass. And you bought it based on the review only to realize that product did not deliver what the journalist promised it would. Which product was that? I can see which product was the first product that you bought based on a review, and it just totally didn't turn out. So we'll do that question. Which product? Name a product that was the first one that you bought based on a review that it wasn't all there. Okay, that's number two. Now we're at number three question. Okay, number three question is, do you remember the time when you realized there was a distinction between paid audio journalists and actual audiophiles? When did you realize that? Because if you haven't, it's time to. So anyways, that was kind of a self-answering question. Do you remember the time that you realized there was a distinction between paid audio journalists to write about shit, right? And actual audiophiles. It's two different things, okay? People that are audiophiles can't always write well, okay? But journalists write frickin' well no matter what. And they get paid to write about those certain things. So put two and two together, right? Okay. Number four. How many years of online research, reading reviews, trying audio gear has it taken you to consider that you still may not know shit about system building? Oh, ooh, burn! Oh my God! Look, really? Okay, are you upset over that? Really, you're upset that I asked that question? Yeah, really? Do you still just stare at your phase knob on your subwoofer, wondering what the hell it's for? How about that to make my point? I'll say it again, I'll do it again, but you know what it is. How many years of online research, reading reviews, trying audio gear has it taken you to consider you still don't know shit? You're still scratching your head. You're still not there. You're still trying to figure it out. You can't realize there's still something wrong. It's been years and years. You've bought and sold a million shit, and it still isn't there, okay? And if you think you know what's going on, do you still just stare at your, this is one example I could go on and on. Do you still stare at your phase knob on your sub going, what the hell is that for? If you do, you don't know what the hell you're doing because that phase knob is crucial and you have to use it to put your sub in the room. You have to. It needs to be adjusted. You can't just set it and then not touch your phase knob, okay? Number 5. Have you ever been, here's a good one. Have you ever been more proud of your discount than you were about the actual result that the gear brought? How about that? You dildo! I mean, seriously, I know that there's, man, it is such a thing in the audio industry to talk about what the discount was that you got. I got it for such and such price and blah, blah. Stupid, okay? What does it do? How does it sound? I don't care what you paid for it. I care how it sounds. What does it do? So it's really funny when people get caught up on this egoic thing about I never pay retail price for anything and I pulled the wool over the guy's eyes. And this is a whole discussion based onto this. And I can tell you guys about how it works on the inside. But anyways, so that's something that you've got to admit. Have you ever been more proud of your discount? Okay. That we're getting real. I know these are the ugly questions. I'm getting into the ugly questions. But these are reality of what happens in the hi-fi industry. And I'm digging into the pain, baby. I'm digging into the reality. That's all there is to it. Number 6. How many years have you been buying, selling, 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 to still find out that you don't have audio nirvana? Okay? What is up with that? What is up with this industry? How is it that you could be buying and selling for 20 or 30 years and you're still contacting me and saying, Mikey, I still don't have it. It's still not doing it. Okay? I'm clearly with this question, I'm pointing something out. This industry is designed to make you buy and sell, buy and sell, buy and sell, to tell you it's an audio journey, okay? And to get you, to feed you some BS narrative and put you under the audio industry ether and make you think that it's normal to keep buying, selling, buying, selling, buying, selling, buying, selling forever, in perpetuity. It's not the way it works, man. Okay, so how many years have you been doing that? Look at the number of years you've been doing that, and let's discuss the reality of how freaking ridiculous that amount of time is. Okay? That's number 6. Number 7. At the last audio show you attended, what percentage of the rooms sounded like they were worth what they cost in dollars? There's another one. Is it 1%, 2%, 3% of the rooms? It certainly isn't 50 if you've ever been to an audio show. And I don't know if you've even been to an audio show. Okay? If you haven't been to an audio show, you're not that committed of an audiophile. Okay? And yeah, I'm poking shit and whatever and causing trouble and being a jackass and whatever. But it's true. Okay? If you're a real audiophile, you go to an audio show and you check it out. You go. Why do you go there? Why do you go to the audio show? To educate yourself. Because you care. Because to try and educate yourself off reading a magazine or going on the forums, you're getting ill-educated. You're not using your ears. You're just trying to fantasize about what they sound like. It's ridiculous. You have to go to an audio show to know what the hell's going on. By the way, I'm at Capital Audio Fest, room 625, where I'm going to prove that you can have an exotic audio system for 25 grand. Put some other people to shame. Okay, you'll come into my room, let's say on this, and you'll go, okay, this is definitely worth the money. Okay, you're going to go to the other rooms, and I want you to ask that same thing. Which room, okay, how much is the system in here, including cables, including all this? How much is the full system? Ask them that, okay? And then ask yourself, is this experience worth that amount of money? Okay, can I sit and listen to this and enjoy this? Number 9. Do you ever hide your audio neuroses by saying you are into music, okay, to other people? Do you ever hide your audio neuroses by telling other people? When people ask, like, what do you do? What's your hobby? Well, I'm into music, right? Because you have audio neuroses. You're a hi-fi person that buys and sells ad nauseum, and no one would understand it. So you don't tell people you're an audiophile. You hide you're an audiophile. You don't even use those terms. I tell them, I say I'm just a freaking nerd audiophile. I'm one of those weirdos. I call myself an audiophile weirdo, and people laugh. They get it. But how many of you say I'm into music? Well, what was your hobby? I'm into music. Okay, it's a total covering. 10. What piece of ultra hi-fi, elite audio, world-class level, what piece of that gear did you buy at half price that sucked ass? It was a $50,000 piece, and you thought you were so smart and you were going to get such a good response because you're going to pay half price for it, and you paid 25 grand for some 50 grand thing, and it still completely sucked ass. What piece of gear did you buy? I want to hear some people that bought some expensive shit, okay? What piece of expensive ultra hi-fi shit did you buy at half price, because it's all it ever sells for, that you thought, well, because I'm going this far up, I'm really going to get something killer, and you didn't. So that's question 10. And question 11, okay? Here is question 11 for you. If you could cure your audiophile OCD, if you could cure it with a hi-fi antidote that fulfilled you 100%, you could stop it all, would you do it? Would you do that right now? Just snap your fingers, bam, my hi-fi system's taken care of. It's fulfilling me 100%. There's nothing that I can hear that's bugging me. I'm happier than I've ever been. It can't get any better. If you could do that right now, would you stop chasing your tail? That's what I want to know. Or are you addicted to chasing your tail? Some people might be into neuroses. There's addiction for many things. So that is my final question. If you could get off the merry-go-round, the yank, the whatever you want to call it, would you do it right now and forget about it and think about other things in your life and do new hobbies and just check hi-fi off the list? Would you do it right now? That's what I want to know. You know why? Because OCD Mikey is the hi-fi antidote. Right here, baby. So I am your cure for every ailment. I can get you across that line like that.